Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Stanford head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Run inside. It's 4. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. Yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give from the gun. Finding some room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. This time he wants to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through and play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all 3 phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially, David, when they've gotten an ACC play.
Yeah, and they've struggled. It's not the start they wanted, but what do coaches talk about? Like, when you get some adversity, how are you going to respond? And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty, it's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
Punts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. Let him go. On 4th down, looking for the completion. The short hands, it's Holt. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. So Wake Forest offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The play fake, Gio Lopez. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Running inside. It's Ford. Across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Oh, what a cut! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall. The play fake. Lopez unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
That's caught. It's Hernandez. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, know where to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The run inside. It's Ford. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Shaw. Stop is made at... a 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Stopped at the 13-yard. As they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pulls and fires complete. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Delayed handoff. It's Wiggins. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Throwing, Lopez. Now he's going to break the pocket. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Lopez, play action. Oh, they're after him. Catch inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Hernandez. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Here's Lopez to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Buying some time. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Finally, somebody's able to get on the board. This game was sending offensive football back to the 1930s. Great job of executing. I know this is a defensive stalemate. I don't know how many points we're going to see in the second half. Guys, that touchdown, that might be all they need based on what we've seen here in the first half.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running inside. It's Ford. Open space at the 25. Oh, a lot of space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Running to Green. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Ford. Nice move to keep running. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 13 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Wake Forest head coach told me coming out of the locker room, listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ball game. He said, I know we've got a lot of clock left, a lot of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe they get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see if they take that first half momentum into the third. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. He's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. Lopez. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Davis. He almost picked up the first down. That one, but he'll be just a little bit short. There's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Picks his way and gets 4 after the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. On target. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Got the quick pass. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a...
Snags it, and he's open. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. On the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go play action with Lopez. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Snagged out of the air. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Damon Deacons. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
That's caught. It's Ford. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Makes the grab. It's Ford. All the way out out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense.
And here's the third interception of the night.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Throwing, Lopez. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And the route is on. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on second and long. A strike downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And this game is obviously out of hand.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pads.
Makes a grab and room to run. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Wiggins.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense,